Hey son, so you want to go bald like daddy? I don't think your mother will agree to it, but I'll show you how. Let's get it. So first things first, let me take my glasses off. Get a little water. Throw that on there like so. This is probably maybe, I don't know, about a week's worth. And take a little bit of shave butter. Rub that in there real good. This will help keep the skin moisturized and help with the process. So we're gonna get that in there really good. We're gonna take our trimmer and we're basically just gonna start little circular motions. All right, nice and easy, no rush. You want to make sure you get it done right the first time, and we'll definitely go back and double check it, make sure that it's nice and smooth. Okay. Nice slow motions, circular all the way around. I'm going to try and get all this squared away. Excuse me for the dog barking at something outside. Alright. Now sometimes, every now and then, I've noticed with this particular shaver, if I let my hair grow out too long, then I'll have to actually take off the shaving head, rinse it out, get some of the hair out, and then I can go back and start again if I notice it's not, cutting off enough hair. But so far, I think we're doing pretty good. And usually when I do this, I'll go over sometimes maybe 2 times just because I tend to let this go and not be very consistent with it. But I tell you, son, if you go through this, your mother's gonna freak out and shave your head. But I'll just tell her daddy was trying to tape it up and messed up, so he had to cut it all off. Alright, just want to keep on working with it. Alright. Keep it going. I think we're having a little issues with the front here. That's all right. Make sure you're paying attention. You don't get your eyebrows, because that would be upsetting. All right. So we'll stop right there. I'm going to go ahead and actually clean out the shaving head because, like I said, it can get pretty full. Let me actually pop this open and I can show you. So you can kind of see all the gunked up hair that's in there. It's a lot. Like I said, I have a tendency of going a week or so without shaving my head. So just give that a quick rinse under water. It's waterproof. That's nice. You can shave your head dry. You can do it wet. You can use shaving cream. I like to use shave butter. It's messy, so that's good. All right. So we'll do that. I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna give a quick rinse to my head, kind of get some of the loose hair off. This way I can feel it and see where I've missed spots. And then I'll go back over. So give me 2 seconds. All right, so for the most part, it feels really good. I did miss a couple spots. So we'll get those corrected right now. This part I can use a little bit less, and I can actually kind of feel where the issue is. It's always in the back. I always miss the hair in the back. You got like a weird knot in the back of your daddy's head here, so. Keep doing the circular motions, just like Mr. Miyagi said, wax on, wax off, go in both directions, you know. Hair doesn't always flow in one direction, so you gotta get it. And then when I'm done with this, I'll show you how I kind of clean it up, especially around the sides, around my ears, going into my beard. Almost there. Starting to feel pretty smooth even back there. Getting pretty smooth on top. Not too bad. Little spot there. Yeah, I used to use a razor, but man, when you get those and they go too long, they get dull, and then you nick yourself, that hurts. This doesn't pull any hair, which is always nice. It just feels so much better. Don't have to change out the blades every 1 or 2 uses. I think these go for like 6 months before I have to change them out, so that's fairly convenient because I usually shave about at least once a week. So, all right, so that's feeling pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and give that one more rinse off. All right, now we got that done. I had, up there it is, little aftershave. Kind of helps prevent razor bumps, especially around the back area, so I'm gonna slap that on there. Yeah, it stings a little bit, but it's not too bad. You get used to it. Rub that in there really good. It smells really good too. I like this stuff. All right, so we got that. Now we can move on to the next part. I don't like to leave anything unfinished. So, lining up, it takes practice, and even after a few years of doing it, I'm not perfect, and that's okay. I guess you could go to the barber, that makes it easy, but it's cheaper to do it this way too. So, just practice makes perfect. I like to try and set a reference point. So like the way my beard shapes up, like right around here, around this side of my ear is kind of my reference point. So then I look on this side and I try and bring it up. And then I'll kind of look in the mirror and see if my fingers line up and if that makes sense to me. Like I said, it's not perfect, but daddy's married. Who am I trying to impress at this point? So, as long as it's fairly close, I'm good to go. So just standard clippers, nothing fancy. And we'll kind of just start very slowly, taking your time. And then all those little loose hairs at the top, just make sure you get those and clean them up. Alright, it's not too bad. I like to come at the top of the mustache. Okay. So unfortunately Daddy's blind, so glasses help. Looks pretty good. And then just come over here and do the same thing. All right, and that's more or less it. You know, maybe one day when you start growing some facial hair, I'll show you how to tape that up too. But if you really want to go bald, and like I said, I think your mother's gonna freak out, that's how Daddy does it. Catch you next time.